Alright, so we're back with some more Octopath Traveler. Last time we found the city of Victor Hollows, and here we actually have an arena. I want to at least check it out, though I'm not sure how well we'll realistically do it, assuming I can go in. You're in the arena, just go straight ahead to get to the training area and the entrance beyond. The doors on the left and right lead to the participants' waiting areas. Well, apparently I can't do anything in here at the moment. Unless it'll actually allow me now that that guy said something. No? Okay, then. It probably wants me to do Chapter 2 of Olberic before it'll even let me into the arena. It seems to suggest that I can get over there, though I don't see how, unless the arena opens up more. We stole some halfway decent things. We did actually get our first secondary job in the other video too, with the Huntress of the Shrine of the Huntress. So now we have a secondary job on our main character. So now we can use hunter skills without relying on our main hunter actually being with us. One thing to note is that we can't actually use the capture skill that the Huntress has. So we can't do everything the Huntress does exactly, which makes sense. Otherwise, what would be the point of any of the characters, right? If the secondary job could just immediately replace it. While we did go over here, we did level up Olberic and Ophelia a little bit. That being said, the area's recommended level is 27 and they're 16, so they're still quite a bit under leveled. And Therian also hit level 30, so I'm thinking we might go ahead and switch him out as well. The only problem with that being is that if we end up doing the story thing, that could make fights quite a bit harder due to the fact that we'll have 3 people under leveled. And also everybody's just going to be under leveled, and it'll basically only leave my main character to carry all 3 of them, which is a little bit much to ask, but that won't stop me from trying at the very least. So we'll go ahead and I guess we'll take Trace for the time being, since we have hunter skill access with our main at the moment. Of course, that means even more armor that I need to now throw on people. You're gonna lose a lot of elemental attack, but you will get a lot more physical and crit out of it if I throw this war spear on them. That's alright. We can give her the tomahawk bow because our shadow bow is apparently better. And just throw whatever max SP on you. That should be alright. Double max SP on you, so you won't run out of SP anytime soon. A lot of SP on you. We could just spam to our heart's content and lose it. And we'll go ahead and just throw a defensive equipment on you, since you're way not where you need to be for this area. This could go absolutely horribly, so clearly we're just gonna jump right in. This can't possibly go bad for us. Our apothecary is gonna have to hard carry so hard. Olberic had set out on a new journey. His quest was to find something he had lost, the very reason for which he wielded the blade. To find an answer, he would find his former comrade, Enhar, a man who had betrayed their liege, lord, and king. According to the brigand leader Gaston, there was a man in Victor Hollows who knew Enhar. Mayhap he could tell Olberic where Enhar is gone. Gustav is the man's name. They call him the Black Knight. Well, Olberic find him here in this town of warriors. I mean, it doesn't sound like the worst area to look for one. Long time since I've seen such crowds.
Welcome, welcome.
Oh there, traveler. I trust you know of our arena.
Yep.
Of course I do. Townsfolk here don't ever shut up about it. Anyway, it's why I've come to see it in the grandest tourney of the year.
Yes.
Right ye are, my friend. Right ye are. Ain't no better time of his. We got warriors from every corner of the world willing to risk their life and limb for the ultimate honor. Only 8 champions remain now the preliminary battles have been fought. Of them, I say 4 will be one to keep an eye on. The reigning champion is Archibald, the Crusher, we call him, and 4 times in a row he's claimed the prize. Joshua hails from the icy cities of the north. They say his heart is as cold as his blade. Then there's Wallace Wildsword, the man who reached the final battle last year, only the fall to Archibald. And there's one more you should know. Gustav, the man they call Black Knight. Well, isn't that convenient?
Yes.
That's right, newcomer he is, but proven his worth best in every foe faced thus far. There's many who say he might be the one that finally topped the Crusher. We got a reigning king, a stranger who would usurp his throne, and 6 more challengers, as each as formidable as the next. You don't want them to be missing this tourney, you'll regret it till your dying day.
Well,
Tell me so.
Of course.
Ask your question, I'm here though.
the truth is...
Where can I find this Gustav? There's something I must ask. Finding him is easy, just buy a ticket for the tourney and you'll be in there in all his glory. As for talking, well, that's up to him, ain't it?
Thank you.
I see, thank you. So I can find Gustav at the arena, but how do I convince him to talk to me? Get good, you know? There's a man who looks like he could swing a sword. He could be just the one I need. If I have to see him always getting schemed on, some things never change. Look around, Tekon. Well, alright then, if you insist. If I gotta rely on Olberic, we're so screwed for this area. Like, there will be nothing I can... like, I'm just gonna have to level up Olberic at the very least. Oh, indeed.
A fighter, quick with the blade, ill will in his eyes. State your business, and if it's violence you seek, know that you shall have it.
Looks of him. He knows how to use that blade. Reckon he'd be more than a match for me, even if I were at full strength.
Thought you'd agree. My eyes never steered me wrong yet. My apologies for the dramatics, but I wanted Ned here to take the measure of you. He'd
Well.
be fighting in the tourney if it weren't for his wounds.
If you have business with me, then state it plain.
Cecily, at your service. I'm what you'd call a promoter of sorts.
Right.
And what is it you promote?
Really, Olberic? Really? After all of that?
Arena battles, mostly. And the men who fight them. Except Cecily here's done neither yet. Still looking for a big break, she is.
Ooh, called
Steady your
out.
tongue, Ned. I do the talking, remember? You want to meet the man Gustav, yes?
You were there when I spoke to the Barker.
That's right. And I'll tell you something he didn't. Tourney fighters don't make a habit of fraternizing with the hoi polloi.
Yeah, as to be expected.
If you and he were old friends, that'd be one thing. But something tells me he's not expecting your visit.
True.
Do you have a point?
I have advice. If you want to talk to Gustav, your best play would be to fight in the tourney yourself.
But how? The preliminary rounds are already over, or so I heard.
See? This is why you need me. I know a way you can get around that.
You're so cheeky about this whole thing, I hate.
Then tell me.
Simply prove that you're a better fighter than one of the remaining champions, and make sure everyone sees it.
Oh, isn't
During
that?
the tourney, local authorities turn a blind eye to public dueling. It's still against the law, mind you, but no one gets in trouble for it. Lots of men come here fancying themselves good with a blade, and they look to prove it, whether they qualify for the tourney or no.
But surely, those who have qualified are above getting involved in petty brawls.
Nope.
They're here to prove themselves, same as everyone. If the circumstances are right, they can no more shirk a challenge outside the arena than in it.
I'm telling you, this is your ticket to the tourney. Get the attention of one of the champions, and make them challenge you. Put them in a position where they've no choice but to prove they're your better with a blade.
Glad to see that
And
we're
what
just
do
forcing
you
people in the
get
fights.
out of all of this?
Ah, fame, of course, for
When
bringing
you
person
do
in.
get into the tourney, you'll fight under my colors. If you reach the final battle, I'll have fighters lining up to put their seal on a contract with me.
Ah, a deal where we both benefit.
Oh, please, Olberic, you're getting used far more than what you're benefiting out of this, but
Is there a better kind? I'll get my scribe to draw up the contract. What name will you use?
My own. Olberic Eisenberg.
Eisenberg? The unbending blade of Hornburg himself?
he said that thing.
A fine figure, and famous too. Told you I could pick him, Ned. Well, my lordship, I think this partnership is going to work out handsomely.
I hope so. Surely they'll give me some money for winning at the tournament. Now, which of these hot-blooded types would be up for a duel? Challenge the two muscled men. Right before that, I think we might need the dunk on a few plebs to get your levels up here, I'm just saying. Alright, I have my merchant with me, so I can actually buy things. 25k, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. Surely we can take on a level 3, surely. Alright, let's look at your gear before we go in here and get wrecked. None of this gear is fantastic. We might have to go buy you some better weapons first. That's a little sad right there, friend. I'm just saying. Oh boy. Alright, well, time to spend more money. Merchant lady, it's time for you to actually do some things. That one's only regular gear for the time being. Rip. So it should be up there by the gladiator area then. Well, we can knock out everybody. It's not the first time we've done this, but it's looking like it's gonna be one of those videos. Right. At the very least, I need better defense. At least I've got plenty of healing items, so maybe I can heal my way through a fight if need be. Platinum sword. I mean, it would certainly it basically doubled my speed and give me like a third more damage. I mean, I guess if I'm gonna do this fight, I should probably bulk up just a little bit. Not really gonna be able to evade anything if I get the shield plus the sword, but I should keep them alive a lot better, hopefully. Thankfully, our hat's better, so we don't necessarily need to buy that. Our armor piece is good enough based on how that is. Alright, so sword and shield. Well, that's gonna be expensive. Yeah, throw it on. Man, I can't get a discount to save my life. Merchant lady, please. I only lose 3 elemental defense, and I gain so much more in physical defense. Please. Are you kidding me? Teresa, please, what's the point of you being a merchant if I have to pay full price for everything, bro? Do I really not have access to it? Oh yeah, spears right here. That's expensive. 42k? I mean, if I sell things, I could probably get it. Heavy sword, that's just worse for everything. We could go ahead and sell these odd swords. Sell the baby spears. We'll keep the memorial harpoon for the time being because it was like a special thing. Although I guess we already made the use of it, which is why it's letting us get rid of it. Go ahead and sell the silver spear. I've got 4 stinging daggers. I can at least get rid of 2 of those. Falcon Knight, that was pretty good. Silver dagger. Definitely get rid of an iron axe. These are so weak, there's no way I'm not to the point of being able to get rid of these and be alright with it. Longbow, that's early. Don't sell for anything, though, is the thing. The Kambaza bow we could sell. Arcane bow, we can sell at least 2 of those. That's probably fine. Heavy bow we'll keep for now. Man, a lot of my stuff sells for nothing. The armor especially sells for like nothing. What's all that? There's gotta be at least a little bit more I can get away with here. HP and SP to a single ally, although except with my skill, I can actually spread it across to everybody. Although if I sell 1, I'll be able to get what I need, although surely I could sell something else that's a little bit easier. Really not something else better I could sell. Sell the boosters? Absolutely not. Surely we could part with at least a few more things here. Get rid of a Falcon Dagger, and that gives me enough to buy his better spear. It's so expensive. Oh boy. Well, if we're gonna more or less be forced to use Olberic later in terms of him being just that tank later on, because that seems to be what they want him to be, and I'm sure for the, you know, like ultra boss fights and whatnot, I'm sure I'll need him. Just for that fact. Go ahead and challenge for the time being. Ooh, that merchant, okay. Merchant got hands. Man, everybody's strong in this area. I was hoping to pick on some plebs, but apparently that's not really happening. Right. What? I guess I'm doing this now. You're fixing for trouble, old man, because I got plenty to give the Lycee.
Prepare yourself.
Alright, a fight with this one is sure to raise some eyebrows.
Alright.
They'll take you. You bit off more than you know. Alright, well, I'm able to just chill. Nice. It doesn't force me into it immediately. Battle fair and square the arms. I prefer watching fights than participating in them. Oh, well, don't really got much of a choice right now, lady.
Now then.
How do you feel about sword attacks? Weak to them, good. Oh, thankfully our armor that we just putting in work. She didn't blind me there, that's nice. Warrior skills. Here is probably where I would want that single target attack, because the boost would probably go hard.
The thrill of the fight.
Okay, so she was a level 3 and she got bodied, so that's a good sign at the very least that our gear upgrades did something. You're level 4. Well, I'm not one of the fighters. You are now. Turns out you'll get that choice. Weak the sword, good to know.
Victory shall be.
How about spear? Nah, it's really just about sword so far. You're healing yourself? What a blip. Alright, well.
Victory.
There we go. Now we can go ahead and break him and go all in. That was still not enough to get rid of him after all that.
Now then. Victory.
Alright, so it looks like we could take on level 4s just fine.
With each battle,
Although these guys aren't exactly crazy difficult. That being said, we'll still fight all the regular people first, because he is under-leveled if level 27 really is the strength they want us to be fighting. Oh dear, I've never been in a duel before. Well, sounds unfortunate to you, doesn't it?
now then.
Well, we're definitely not quick by any means, but so far we're able to take a beating, even from the level 4s.
The thrill of the fight.
10 XP. Alright, so level 2s are like not even worth fighting at this point. We'll probably still do it for the sake of XP. Well, I can't fight you. I can't fight you either. 24k for that sword. Oh, why are you so strong? That might be a little bit of a jump. I don't know about all that one just yet. We can fight Theon. A fight against who? Me? Yes, against you. Yeah.
Now then.
Yeah, you're good against swords, I guess.
Have at you. Out of my way. Victory
Yeah.
shall out of my way.
No, we're about to go on the Olberic training arc at this point. Because, like, if it's really level 27 is what they want me fighting at, I've got 11 levels to go, even to hit the recommended side. You do realize I'm not a fighter, correct?
Let us fight with honor. The battle is truly tough.
I like how some of the NPCs are just aware of this thing. They're just like, bro, I'm not even a fighter. And it's like, well, so
With each battle, I grow stronger.
Alright, well, you know, we fought up to level 4s and we were fine. I mean, what level were you again? You're like way up there, aren't you? 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, yeah, he's pretty up there. I don't know. Maybe we should look for like a level 5-ish or so, you know? Maybe just levels at level 5. Hey, level 5 it is. You know, not a fighter, but I won't mind the diversion.
Let us fight with honor. Now then.
Probably should have healed before went into a harder fight. Yeah, that probably would have made more sense. Well, a little too late for that.
Shall be mine.
Thankfully, he's weak to spear
Victory
attacks.
shall be mine.
Him with the 1,000 spears, just to drop his armor. And now that he's broken, we can boost on him with it.
Victory. My blade is unbending. Death by 1,000 cuts.
That's a lot of damage. Still wasn't enough to kill him, but it was a lot of damage.
Now then. Have at you. Cursed witchery.
Oh, he knocked me unconscious. That's not good. That is really not good. What mistakes were made? Yeah, so we're gonna need the heal just a little bit.
How about this?
Gotta play into those hacks just a little bit. Wow, he is still standing. Man.
The battle is truly out of my way. Victory.
I knew 5 was gonna be a little bit of a step up, but man, this dude can take a hit.
Witchery.
Am I dead? Oh,
Damn.
I got so lucky my turn went before him, otherwise I actually died there. I guess I really should be playing it more like an actual fight, like actually buffing myself. I don't think I have any debuffs, so I guess just buffing my attack and defense and then going in on him. But, you know, I figured we might have been able to blow him up, you know, kind of like right there, but apparently not. Holy what? How are you still up?
How about this?
How much HP do you have? Like, jeez.
The battle is truly
Apparently 5 is like where it starts to get real. Like 4, we were still able to do it relatively alright. 5, on the other hand, here. Alright, you in that unconscious crap. Get the heck out of here, bro. That unconscious feels like hacks in a 1v1 here. You just stunned me for like 2-3 turns. There we go.
the thrill of the fight.
That was some good XP though. I mean, we did use a few heals, but that's okay. I did level up in that fight, so don't need the heal. That's right. I have no intention to participate in fights in or out of the arena. Well, I got some bad news to tell you. Warrior skills, we have increased physical attack for 3 turns. And, well, that's our only buffing skill, so I guess we could just throw that on before we break him and then do that extra damage.
The battle. No.
Alright, so we want to abide now, so that way we get the damage increase, so when we do break him, then we can do max boost into getting the damage boost from having the increase.
Victory shut. My blade is unbending.
That was 2,000 damage. Wasn't enough.
Have at you.
He couldn't even heal it all off.
Victory. Have at you.
Alright, so we know how we want to play these ones at the moment. Until we can get some better skills. Although I think we got a majority of Olberic's skills now.
Battle is
Thankfully,
truly
this guy doesn't have skills like the last one that just more or less neutralized me.
With each battle, I grow stronger.
80? I mean, that's still not really enough, is the thing. What was the merchant? I mean, we were able to beat a 5, so a 6 should be possible, although the merchant's probably a lot more gimmicky. If he stuns me out or poisons me or whatnot, that could be a real issue. He also has fake strength, so if I could beat that one merchant, I could probably beat that guy. Although they might make him a bit more difficult since he's seeming to be guarding that house. You say the drollest
It's
things.
a good day for battle. The battle is truly joy.
They keep suggesting, like, I can use all these elements and whatnot, which I guess I can through items and whatnot.
Now then.
But it seemed to suggest more like I should be fighting with my hunter more than anything. Can go 1,000 spears and break him? Well, if we're gonna do that, I guess we should do Abide first and then go at him. He did raise his crit, which is kind of spooky, and then he's using exploit weakness to presumably get extra crit damage or something. Oh, I forgot he was only level 3. Alright, well, turns out the difference between 3, 4, and 5 tends to be pretty big, apparently. Guess we could go ahead and throw some healing and whatnot. It'd probably make more sense just to go to the inn. But for the time being, we'll go ahead and do this. You want to go, Leak? Oh, rank 4. Stronger than him. I may not be as muscled as the fighters in the arena, but I can fight. We'll see about
It's a
that.
good day for battle. Have at you. Out of my way. The battle.
Definitely a good thing we bought that armor and whatnot, because it is it's helping out just a little bit.
Have at you.
That's fine. You did your damage. Now it's my turn.
No. Have at you.
Dagger Storm. Well, thankfully we don't have the weaknesses that they. Go ahead and build up our boost yet again. Okay.
With each
Well, she definitely said she wasn't as muscled as the other guys, and well, she wasn't exactly wrong there. Another one. Can we learn any more skills for you? Nah, we're on our second to last skills here. Physical defense, single sword attack. I mean, the defense increase would probably be nice for some of these solo fights here. Whoa, hey, whoa, chill with all that. What? Alright, Zedder, man. 19k for a presumed full HP revive. That's so much. Do I need the heal like that? Nah. You're only level 4. You think you'd take me on? Okay, it's a bet. Oh, time to give me whatever you just bet in the arena there.
The battle is have at you.
Now, next turn we can get that damage increase and we can go in on him. And then we can actually use 1,000 spears because it's its weakness and we'll get a bit more out of it, or should at the very least. Absolutely destroyed.
With each battle, I grow stronger.
Well, surely you want to fight as well. 6 strength? I mean, we beat 5s. Although, if we're going to be fighting 6s and whatnot, I definitely should be, I should definitely be coming in with full XP. Oh my. Wow. Okay. That lance is 32k. The arena attendant apparently got hands too. Everybody in this area has hands. Who would have thought in an arena? This dude's only rank 3 and the other dude's like almost maxed out and yet he beats? Bruh, come on, man. What are you doing? I hope I can meet your expectations.
Let us fight with honor. Have at you.
Nice, we actually get the arena background in here. He did 1 damage. I know he's only a level 3 and whatnot. We probably could have maybe even have beaten him already, but you know, we'll treat it like it's a real fight-ish. And he's gone.
With each battle, I grow stronger.
Alright, that was just enough for us to get the level up. He done. Alright, so I guess we can, now that we're at full everything, I guess we can go ahead and attempt level 6s. That being said, we should definitely save and whatnot before we attempt to do any of that, on the off chance we get absolutely destroyed as a result. So we'll go ahead and hit up that save first before we go ahead and jump into one of those fights. Alright, well, time to try out a level 6 fight. This can't possibly be this could possibly be bad for me. The question is, who do we fight here? Well, at least we would get something out of fighting you here, except I think you're slightly high. No, you're still level 6. Alright, this couldn't possibly go bad. A duel? Such a thing could bring no good. And yet, here we are. We don't have our defense increased just yet, so this could be a little bit scary. Wow, that hurt.
Victory shall.
She's fast and she heals herself, and her basic attacks still hit really hard. So if she has any real skills, that's gonna hurt. Wow, chill. Alright, well, that's the case. I guess I'll throw down a healing myself. Even though she's gonna do like half of that damage anyways. Alright, so we're gonna do a bind. So I should have checked if Spear was good on her. Fire Soulstone. Alright, well, surprisingly, that actually did less damage than her basic attack. But that being said, she could spam me with... she could hit me with a harder hitting stone. Alright, she's broken. We still have the damage increase. Restore HP, you're gross. Imagine using Restore HP like some kind of nerd. Not that I would ever do something like that. May as well check out on Spear. No on the weakness, fair enough. They just want me using Sword. Fire Soulstone. Okay, that seems to be like the extent of her skills. Unless she just pulls something out of nowhere, in which case that'll be fun to deal with. But for the time being, these are going to be some expensive fights. But at the very least, we get to see what's behind that area she's trying to protect. Alright, so now we broke her, and we can go ahead and go in. I didn't do the damage increase before I did that. Mistakes were made.
Victory shall be mine.
Looks like she's still relatively healthy after all that. Unfortunate for me. Well, we begin anew.
The battle.
I think we'll win just because we have more healing than she does. We should get a good amount of XP out of this fight at the very least.
How about this?
Though I'm going to use a lot more healing items than I like. But we have 2 main healers in our party, so as long as we play around that fact, we should be okay.
How about this?
I don't know. I think I'm being a little bit too paranoid with all this healing sometimes. But at the same time, we can use a bide. We could just boost a ton right now, and then I still have... Yeah, this... That'll still give me plenty of turns to go ahead and just wail on her. And with increased damage for pretty much the rest of the fight, or at least I would hope the rest of the fight. That'll give me an extra turn to get boost, and now I can just lay waste. Fire Soulstone, that's hilariously, that's better than actually facing her basic attacks. We still have that defense boost on us because we used it the way we did. Or not the defense, but the damage boost. We might have to do strats like that for the gladiator fights.
Now then, out of my way. Have at you.
Alright, so now we're going to lose all of our boost again. So now we can use a bide, and then we can go for the heals, breaker, and then use max boost on her. Looks like you max out at 9 turns for your skills from the looks of it. Or at least your buffs.
How about this? The battle is truly joined.
Says she still has a good amount of HP. I mean, she is healing herself every now and again, which isn't helping. Like that. Thankfully, it only takes about 2 hits to get rid of it. We have our attack boost, so this is going to be as hard as this hits. Still shows that she has a good amount of HP. Man. They must want that single target attack for these solo duels. That's like the only reason I can really see that they make that single target skill. Ow.
The battle is true. Damn. How about this?
We have the healing to make this happen. It's just, you know, it's gonna take a minute. Up to it clearly.
Is unbending. Now then. How about this?
Our longest duel ever. And don't mess with this orphanage patron, I guess. What? Come on, man. What was that, like 6,000 HP or so gone by this point? She's finally in yellow. It took a minute, but she's finally in yellow. Oh, don't do that. What's wrong? I really need more multi-hits, because otherwise these blocks, man. But of course, all of my sword attacks are only single target. Kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is. Hey, chill. I wonder if we're like speed tied or something, because sometimes I get the first action, sometimes she does.
Now then, how about this?
Just gonna throw down those heals while I don't have my damage increase going off right now, so that way I can get the most turns out of it that I can.
Victory shall be mine.
We break her this turn, and then next turn we can go ahead and wail on it. Maybe she has like 10,000 health or so. She's still in yellow even after all that.
Out of my way.
Wait, did I just die? No, not unless she high rolls me here. Hey, alright. Oops. Almost messed up turn order there. Oh man, that would have been hilarious after all of that. My reputation in the town would have been ruined. Of course, now I gotta up my damage again. That was not what I meant to press. Alright, well, mistakes were made. Great. Well, when you make one mistake, gotta triple down on it, because that's the correct response, isn't it? She's in red. She's got to be close, but I ain't trying to throw this fight right now. Just trying to go all in for no reason. That fight probably would have ended so much quicker had I not mispressed. Feels bad, man. Okay, we still go first next turn. That's fine. We're gonna go ahead and throw down yet another heal. This fight, I am so not getting my money back for. Unless whatever in that house is just really good. I wonder if Spearhead would be better at this point with the boost, but then she's not weak to it. Yeah, I'll throw down one more heal. This should hopefully be the last heal that we need for this fight. I mean, Level Blade probably at the end of the day still did about as much damage as that did there. I mean, it did what, 1200 or so? Of course, that requires SP out of me, where that just requires me just using basic attacks. So I have a little bit more sustain in that regard. Well, I was hoping that was going to be the last heal. I used, what, almost like 20 heals in this fight so far? Holy. I mean, we knew coming into this area that Olberic was going to be way under leveled, so it's not a surprise that it is the way that it is currently. Okay, what if we break her right now and then just go all out? She's still in red. And that'll stop her from the next attack. Okay, she still attacks first next turn, but I have the HP for it. But she's not going to last till next turn. No. 250 XP. Alright, I mean, I'll take it. Out of the way, lady. She's in the flowers now. Well, hello there. You don't mind if I take that chest from the old fish, do you? Oh, heavy coin pouch. Oh, baby. Probably just gonna, you know, cover all of the money that I just spent on healing items for that fight. I mean, Mother's so nice to us. I mean, she's not a real mother, but she may as well be. We love her so much. How nice for her. Apparently I can purchase things for you. I can't steal the stuffed toy. Nah. Well, I guess we'll just have to steal it later. I mean, what? Hey, you like to read? Because I do. Nerd. Got him. You'd be nice to her mother, you hear? Don't give her any lip or worse. This town's filled with brutes who tried to cross her, and you know what she did? Pow! Gave each and one of them on the back of her hand. From flat on their backs, she did. Well, I don't look outside. I hate to tell you, but man, I should probably switch to my thief and then grab those because I kind of need the money. You're not doing anything for me at the moment, so if you want to just, you know, sit back there, I guess. Alright, they're still knocked out for the time being. Hey, you didn't want to sell that glass marble, huh? Wouldn't be a shame if I scrapped. The same for you too. A stuffed toy sounds like mine. Sounds like it's mine now. I guess throw Teresa back in the party. I mean, not that she's done so much so far. And now I should be able to sell those off, make a little bit of money, and I should be able to use the inn at the very least. Oh, wow, $5 whole. Oh, $50 whole. Ooh, $2,200. Wow, that was, like, not worth it in the slightest. Alright then, well, good to see. Oh, because I went too close to him, huh?
You there?
If you're looking to pick a fight, you come to the right place. Aye, a fight with this one is sure the race is my boots. You won't be living for long. Especially if I don't heal, I won't be living for long. It's true. Only 75. Let's go. Something I can afford for once. Oh, man. Alright. I think it was, what, 1,000 for our next job, so that won't be happening anytime soon. I think I want Cross Strike, as weird as it is. Stout Wall would be good too. Either of them would honestly be fine. It's mostly just for challenging people, really. Alright, well, we've proven we can beat a level 6, though it wasn't exactly cheap or easy. 50k? I mean, that elemental defense would basically make my healing insane. Especially for Ophelia or my apothecary. Of course, if I fight him, I can't exactly get it from him. Not like I have money anymore anyways, because Olberic required all of it. If you defeat me, then what will you do? I'd hopefully steal everything from you. Though something tells me that won't be the case. Alright, now the swords, great. That hurts way too much. That hurts way too much. Oh, jeez.
The battle is truly joy.
Maybe it's because of the fact that they let me use 1,000 spears on them that they feel the need to do that much more damage to me. I can see that being the case. Well, we've seen how long that last fight took out. So not exactly, ooh, he's gonna move twice next turn. Alright, definitely gonna need to throw down a bit more healing. Ow. Alright, he doesn't have any, like, sleeper effects so far, so in that sense, we're okay. Alright, so if I use my skill, I still go behind him next turn, but he hasn't done over 360 or so. Well, ripped to all of our medium healing grapes. I suppose if that's how we gotta win this fight in order for Olberic to be able to do his story chapter. Now we should be able to go in on the 1,000 spears. Oh my gosh, Olberic, please, why do you suck? It might just be better just to continuously keep breaking him and then use SP items. It doesn't feel fantastic, but that's probably a way we could go about this. He still couldn't even break him because he missed over half his attacks. Oh my gosh. Olberic, please, why are you like this? Alright, next turn I hit 3, so that'll give me max boost. He can't kill me from here, at least based on the skill set we've seen. And we still have our damage up for the time being. I think we still did just about the same amount of damage we did with the 1,000 spears there.
How about this?
Thankfully our healing grapes, though we don't have many of them, do at least heal us the full. Hey, these fights, they're so drawn out. Okay, he doesn't go before, but he just hit. Okay, we're good to do this. And then we can heal next turn while we're waiting on our BP to regen anyways. We'll still gain a little bit more than what he does using a regular healing.
How about this?
Though not exactly by much. These guys hit so hard.
The way is unbending. Out of my way. Damn.
Yeah, we should probably do a better heal. I'd rather not use all of my better healing items. But it's for the cause. At least that's what I can tell myself anyways. Alright, we lived through his double attack. This is fine.
How about this?
I might have to use an SP item on myself because we did use 1,000 strikes as much as we did. Alright, so next turn we have max boost. extra 2,000 damage to him.
The battle is
At least he
truly
doesn't heal himself with the last lady did.
Have at
Able to pick up a
my way.
little bit more damage thanks to our extra turns of the damage increase overall. We can live through this attack. He doesn't get first turn on the next one, so we're fine to take this. That way we can make our healing last a little bit longer.
The battle is truly joined.
Alright, so we break him. We still have one more turn, so we could actually make this work out. He may or may not go down right here. No, it still showed him in red as if he was a bit lower than he actually was, apparently. Can we just go in here? I feel like I'm getting debated right now. We can still live through the hit, even if he goes next. Nice. We're able to speed up the fight a little bit. Not by insane amount, but a little bit. Starlight hat. Nice. I forget we do pick up at least a little bit of items from these guys. How does that Starlight hat look for us? 6179. So we get more physical defense, but lose elemental attack and elemental defense. And not really worth it. We would have just healed the full because we did do that. Alright. I was hoping we'd be able to do a bit more of the chapter story in this one, but these fights are taking a bit longer than I would have expected them to. So I guess we will continue the Olberic training arc in the next one. I appreciate you guys for watching. We'll see if we can get farther into the story or if I need to train him up more. I knew this was going to happen because, I mean, going to a level 16 to level 27 in a single area is a little bit of a chore. But we're making it happen, you know. I mean, we've already gone up from what he originally started at 10, from 10 to 19 in one episode. I mean, we basically doubled his levels there. And we got him far better gear and weaponry and whatnot, so we could use him for a lot more things as a result, even after this story quest. So, progress in that regard. That being said, we'll probably still have to challenge a few more people in the next one before we could really go into this chapter story, just to make sure that we're more or less on par with the levels. We could be slightly under and probably get away with healing and whatnot. So, we'll see what we can do. Appreciate you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one. See you.